Keeping It Candid with Candice. We are here in Indy for the 2023 Combine. You see it, Lucas Oil Stadium. That is a big deal. These gentlemen in here are at the biggest job interview of their life. We are hoping for healthy performances in star-studded ways that these guys can change their lives. Again, Keeping It Candid with Candice in Indy. This is Candice Davis-Price. We are here keeping it candid with Candice. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jaren Hall.
Candice Davis-Price here. Who am I standing here with?
Hey, Banks.
Hey, Banks, where are you from?
Baltimore.
So, that's where the wire is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, this is Candice Davis-Price. I ran into Mazi Smith. He's going to give us a little bit about his experience here at the Combine. Why don't you tell us where you're from?
Grand Rapids, Michigan, man. Played at Michigan.
So why don't you tell these scouts why they should choose you? What you going to bring to the NFL locker room and to that field?
I bring toughness, bring some grit, bring some enthusiasm, bring aggression, violence, everything you want from a football player.
A lot of the typical questions are about your physical attributes, but you said you gained a lot spiritually, mentally, being able to move yourself. How do you think that will, maybe lengthen your career in that?
Yeah, I think, being able to get away with whether it's hobbies or it's faith, just something that gives you a center in life outside of football, I think allows you when you're in the building, when you're doing football, to have a clear conscience.
What attribute can you bring to the locker room that other guys can't?
Positive attitude, always. I'm just a fun guy, so people don't want to be around me.
All right, we're here with Tay. We're so glad that he took some time. He's a real one. He's from Baltimore.
Yes,
gritty. That's
yes,
what it is. Thank you for your time today. Candice Davis-Price here. We are in Indianapolis for the 2023 NFL Combine, and we are nearing the end. We were able to catch up with Brad Holms of the Detroit Lions and see what he thought they needed to fit their locker room. I know you and Dan Campbell are all about the culture, a playoff push. What is the culture of your locker room looking like right now?
We just have a culture in place that people can really thrive in. And, you always want to look at it from a leadership standpoint. What is really the culture? Well, it's, what are your values? Who are you really as a person from a leadership standpoint? And can you bring that to life?
Detroit Lions have 8 picks in this draft. Yes, you heard me, 8 picks, 2 in the first round. We were able to catch up with Dan Campbell to see what his strategy is going into draft day.
I would say we're not afraid to acquire talent, even if we feel like we have a couple of people already in that position.
What's up, Malik? Good to see you again. Saw you at the NFLPA game. Big deal right now, and congratulations on being invited here. We're here with Brad Robbins, another Michigan guy, but not a true Michigan guy. Where are you from?
I'm from Columbus.
You heard it. He's from the school down south, but we don't judge him. Candice Davis-Price, 2023 Combine, Indianapolis. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me for this exclusive on the Detroit Lions. When I first arrived at USC, I didn't know the greatness that he had, but he was always a good friend, a good mentor, and to see him in this atmosphere, it literally warmed my soul, because they try and play USC like we did the wrong thing, but we didn't. We were innovative.
Champions.
Anyway, Ann Arbor, tell me about how it makes you feel being here.
I almost went here.
Did you?
Funny story. Yeah, so the story was the summer before senior, I went to the camp here.
Okay.
Boyd Carr wouldn't offer me a scholarship unless he saw me throw in person.
Okay.
So my best friend's brother and a bunch of guys I knew played here.
Yeah.
So I went to the camp, long story short, he ended up offering me a scholarship. I had too many drinks at Rick's Cafe on campus. I was like 17, I got in there. But I loved it. And then what's not to love? I mean, the tradition, the colors of the stadium, it was awesome. And then I quickly realized a couple months later, I probably don't want to be in Ann Arbor, no offense. I was a SoCal boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I was an Orange County boy,
Absolutely.
so I ended up picking USC, which ended up being great. But yeah, Michigan was almost it.
Second fastest person that's on this stage with me, and he is going to enlighten us on how important it is for a football player to run track.
Oh, it's very important. I ran track and field in high school, starting from my freshman year, and I started running track and field just as a way to help me with my speed. And then once I started to realize, once I got into track, how competitive it was, I fell in love with the sport. I still miss it to this day.
Say it, we can line up.
Actually, little known fact that she doesn't even know, I actually went to USC to do both sports. I actually went there to run track and to play football.
Breaking news.
To play football. All I did when I was going under 40, I just went back to my track and field days, worked on my explosion out of the blocks, and then just maintaining that speed, through the 20 yards or whatever that was. But I went back to my track and field workouts to train for the 40.
My rate just went up because I got certified for Reggie. Got it.
That was a good start. That was a good start. That's a good one.